All right, here we go. Shaking it all out. All right, so we're going to begin with some high knee marches. We're going to reach up, hold the chest to the midline. We're reaching the arms all the way up, stretching those fingertips, and then pulling those elbows to our waist as we just sort of warm up the shoulder blades. I want you to pause for just a little as you squeeze the shoulder blades together, and as you pull that chest to midline, you should start to feel the hip flexors warming up. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Here we go. In 5. Go a little bit faster. Reach and pull for 4. Reach and pull for 3. Reach and pull for 2. And 1. All right, next up, I just want you to stand a little bit wider than the shoulder width apart. You're going to bring one knee to midline. And then you're going to extend that foot out. You should feel your quad get a little warm as you kick that heel out. It's a standing leg extension. Kick out and in. This is a nice little move to do sometimes. If you're just trying to get in some movement, maybe you're at the office, you should feel that quad really firing up as you extend that heel out, like you're kicking that heel toward the front wall. 1 foot at a time. Knee up, core tight, extend that heel out. Nice job. Here we go. In 5. In 4. In 3. Nice work. 2. And 1. All right, ladies. Next up, you're going to give me good mornings. It's going to be a squat good morning combo. So you're going to put your hands gently behind your head here. You're going to give me your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're going to squat down. So sitting as if you're sitting in a chair, knees going toward your toes, stand up, and you're going to hinge at the hips. So it's as if you're trying to close the door with your glutes, slight bend in your knee. You should feel your hamstrings activate. So it's a combination here of a squat, stand firm, hinge at the hip, back is flat as your chest goes forward, slight bend in the knees, warming up the hamstrings. So we've got squat and good morning. On that good morning, you should feel that posterior chain start to light up. Hinging and down. Nice job. And hinge, back flat, slight bend in the knees. Nice work. Full deep breaths in. Get the body ready. Let you know it's about to get into some work. Today we're going to do things superset style, which means we are going to do 2 exercises at a time for your lower body, 3 rounds each, back to back, and then we'll move on to upper body, and then we'll go on to core that same way. So lower body, upper body, core. You'll have 2 moves that complement each other each. We're going to try to go a little bit heavier today. We really want to focus on that progressive overload. All right, in 3, in 2, and 1. All right, we're going to go down for some of that core stability. We're going to do a plank walkout into a shoulder tap and then inchworm back up. So walking out to that strong plank. Feet spread apart so you have some stability. Tap left, tap right, walk all the way back in, reach up. Inchworm out to a nice strong plank. Tuck the glutes under. Tap, tap. Walk those fingertips all the way back to the toes and go up, reach. Nice job. Hold that plank. Start to feel the shoulders warm up there. Inchworm all the way back up, taking the hips to the sky. Nice job. And a couple more of these, tap, tap. Trying your best to keep your hips from rocking in that plank tap. Tap, tap. Nice job. And up, here we go. And 2 more. Hips tight. Prevent that rock. Warm up that core. In 3. Nice job. In 2. Inchworm back up. And 1. Great job. All right, ladies, you're going to give me some lateral lunges. We're just going to step out to the right. I want you to tap your fingertips towards your toe. I want you to open your chest. I want you to come back to the middle. You're going to step out to the other side. Same move. So when you step back, I really want that quad. Try to be parallel to the ground. You're gonna open the chest. You should also feel a stretch on the inside of the thigh that's straight. And you're gonna step back in toward the middle. So it's lateral lunge. Open that chest, squeeze shoulder blades back. Come back down, step together. Other side, nice job. Hinging at the hip. Back is flat. Nice work. Open. Really try to take that chest almost to the ceiling. Hip back, nice work. Feeling a stretch along that inner thigh. Nice work. Couple more each side, ladies. There we go. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. All right, ladies, here we go with some jumping jacks, but I want you to reach up and out. So we're up and out and up and out. Elbows in, elbows down, and elbows in. Nice one. Here we go. Letting the balls of the feet press into the ground. Try to get a little bit more air time. Like you're really bouncing almost on a trampoline. You should feel your calves start to really warm up here. Full deep breaths in. Full deep breaths out. Here we go. Keep going for me. Nice work. A little bit faster for me. And up, and out, and up, and out. Nice work. Up and out. For 5, and 4. Nice job. And 3, and 2, and 1. All right, I want you to go out and overhead for the last little bit here. In 3, 2, 1. Just a traditional jumping jack here. Slapping your thighs. Continuing to warm up the arms. Reaching those fingertips. Hitting those thighs. Nice work. Full deep breath in and out. Practice your breathing. Keeping it nice and even here. You got this. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. All right, great job, ladies. Shake it out. I'm gonna fix this, what I call bone. It's doing its own thing this morning. All right. So you got supersets today. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 moves at a time. Here's my switching things up just a little bit here. I want you to grab a medium to heavy pair of dumbbells or 1 dumbbell for a goblet squat with a pulse. We do these often. And then the other move is going to be a glute bridge. It's a single leg glute bridge though, so I'm gonna switch it up halfway through. So we're gonna do, I'm gonna go for 8 to 10 reps, see how y'all feel, because we're going heavier here. Again, moves A and B are gonna be back to back. We're gonna rest for about a minute and then go back in the ring. I want you to choose a weight where your last 2 reps are hard, but they're clean. So I'm gonna try, I have 145 here. I'm gonna go with this for my glute bridge. I'm gonna go with this for my goblet squat. So this is what it looks like. Oh yeah. All right. So you're gonna feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're gonna sit back to that squat. You're gonna pulse and stand. I want it to be slow though. So down for 2, pulse, press up. Down for 2, pulse, press up. That's your first move. And then that second move, we're gonna get down for that single leg glute bridge. You can go a little bit lighter here. You're gonna put your weight across your hip. You're gonna pull your glutes to your heels. Okay. You're gonna press one leg in the air. So start with our left leg up, and we're gonna press our hips up. We're only using the right leg to get that hip up. So you should feel it. Woo, I almost got a cramp right there. You gotta really make sure to breathe through there. So if you're gonna feel it in your hamstring, you should also feel it in your quad. When you sit on the right, sit on the left. And then we're gonna get back up. All right. So we've got a goblet, slow down goblet with a pulse. And then we have our single leg glute bridge. Here we go. I am keeping time. In, weights up. In 3, in 2, and 1. So we're down for 2. We pulse, press up, down, pulse, press up. You should be feeling kind of heavy here. And press, squeeze. So you're pressing down through all 4 corners of the feet as you squeeze the quads and the glutes on the way up. So you're down for 2. When you pulse, slow. Then you press up, squeeze. Nice job. Down, pulse, press up, squeeze. Nice job. Got about 5 more. Down, pulse, press up. You got it. Down. Chest is lifted. Press up. All the weight's in your heels. It's almost as if your back is sliding down a wall. Last 2. And pulse. Stand up. And down. And pulse. Stand up, squeeze. Great job, ladies. Put that weight down. I want you to pick up something a little bit lighter if you have it. Otherwise, you can go body weight here. You're going to start with your left leg in the air. Then you're going to switch to your right leg in the air. So again, you're on your backs here. Back is flat to the mat. Heels coming toward the glutes. Left leg extended into the air. Hold deep breaths. We're just going to press up through the right side, keeping all 4 corners of the feet to the ground. When you get to the top, get that extra glute squeeze. We're going to go for 8 each side. In 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to trust you to your own count here. Again, weights on your hip. Try to keep that other leg straight. Pressing all the way up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. There you go. 3, 4. You got it. 6, 7, and 8. When you switch to the other side, right foot in the air. You're gonna flex that heel a little bit, stretch it out. Here we go in 3, and 2, and 1. Pressing down through the ground, through that heel to get the hips all the way up. Back is flat, and then pressing through the heel. Nice work. And squeeze up. And squeeze up. 1 leg at a time here. Trying to keep the hips even. In 5, you got this. In 4, keep going. Press up 3. Press up 2. Press up 1. Nice job. And then a quick break here. Break's supposed to be 30 seconds. I'm gonna make it more, 60 seconds. Actually, I'm sorry. No, it's not. We're doing back to back. Forgive me. We get a 60-second break in between all 3 sets. Okay, so we're back up into that goblet. Here we go. Heavy weight to the chest. Full deep breaths in. Remember, it's slow on the way down. I want your bodies to feel every bit of this. In 3, in 2, and 1. Knees toward the toes. Back is flat. Pulse at the bottom. Press up. And squeeze down. And pulse. Squeeze up. You got it. We're not rushing through this. We're working through this. That was 3, ladies. And press up for 4. You got it. Chest proud. Like your back is sliding down the wall. That's my cue to tell you to keep your chest high. You got it. 4 more, ladies. Down. Pulse. Press up through all 4 corners of your feet. You got this. And press. Nice job. Down. And press. Squeeze up 2 more. Down. And press. Squeeze up. You got this. 1 more. 1. And press. Squeeze up. Great job. Weights to the ground. This time, we're just going to do a 1 straight glute bridge. So this round, both feet are on the ground as we thrust the hips up. We'll do the alternating set on the last ones. All right. Weight back over your hips. Heels to your glutes. Remember, I want you to you are pressing up, your back is staying flat. You squeeze your glutes at the top. Then you gently come back down. We're going for a total of 8. Then we're gonna stay at the top and pulse for 8. In 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Squeezing all the way up. Gently back down, back is flat. Pressing all the way up through the heels. Squeeze. As high as you can go. As high as you can go with that back flat. Then squeeze the glutes at the top. Up and squeeze. You got this. Up and squeeze. Go into 4. Nice job. If I ever give you extra, you're welcome. That's because I know you can do it. Here we go. In 3. Here we go. In 2. Squeeze all the way up. In 1, I want you to hold at the top. I just want you to pulse at the top. So you do whatever extra you got here. Pressing through the heels for 6. 5. Squeeze up. 4. And press for 3, 2, and 1. Put that back gently on the ground here. Full deep breaths. You're going into your last set here of that goblet squat with the pulse at the bottom. This time, we're going to speed them up, okay? So we're going to do as many of these as we can within 45 seconds. So switching this up just a little bit, we're going for power and speed. I still want you to protect that lower back. That means you're pressing your hips and your pelvis forward, bracing that core like someone's trying to punch you in the stomach here. There you go. You've got your weight up. And we're down and up as fast as we can go. 45 seconds, I got your time. In 3, in 2, and 1. Count how many you can do. Keep your own count. Down, pulse, press. Down, pulse, press. You got this. Remember, keep your chest lifted so you're not bending over. You're getting down to the ground because your knees are going towards your toes. Yep. Try not to bend over. Yep. Nice job. You should feel it more in your glutes. Knees are going toward the toes. Yep. You got this. And squeeze up. And down. Come on, ladies. You got this. You got about 10 more seconds with that heavy weight. Keep going for me. In 5. Woo. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press up. Great job. Great job, ladies. Throw some love to those quads. Now we're back down on the ground. We're going for our last set of glute bridges here. I want you to really feel like you're working. So I'm going to leave this up to you. Whichever one you wish you never had to do again, that's the one I want you to do. Okay? So if you're going toward that single leg, because you really felt the difference, trying to go one leg to the next, give me that single leg. If it's having both feet together and pulsing at the top for your second set, then that's what I want you to give me, okay? Client's choice today, client's choice on this last set of glute bridges here. All right, here we go. Weight over your hips. You've got 8 and 8, either 8 on the left, 8 on the right, or 8 full and 8 pulse. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. You got this. Trust in your count. 3, you got this. 4, gently back down on the back. Pressing in 5, 6, that's right. 7, and 8. I did 1 leg at a time. Here we go. Put up. In 3, 2, 1, and press. Hips all the way up and squeeze. And 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great job. If you want a little bit of a bonus here, I want you to put your weight over your hips, and we're going to do a set of holds and pulses. Then we'll have a full break before we move into the next set. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hips up. This is for that bonus. I want you to hold. I want you to feel like you're taking your knees towards your toes, pressing all the weight in your heels to squeeze up. Your back is flat. Your pelvis is tucked under. So you should feel right underneath, sort of at the top of your hamstring and the top of your glute as you press all the way up. As far as you can press that weight toward the ceiling. And then I want you to pulse for 10, 9, 8, all the way up 7. You got 6, whatever you have left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you can hold, you got this. Here we go. Tyler's coming to rescue us. All right, last set of pulses in 3, 2, 1, press up. 10, 9, 8, all the way. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, ladies. Weights down. Wonderful job, right on time. Took us about 10 minutes to do those 3. Ladies, it is your turn to get a sip of water, take a quick break while I demo the second set of moves for you. Pop, pop, pop. We are moving right along. The time is now 6:28. It's a lot of work doing those back to back. Great job. All right, so next up, we're going to do our dumbbell chest press and bent over rows. If you have a bench, you can use your bench. If not, we can use the floor here. Dumbbell chest press, bent over rows. I'm typically able to go a little bit heavier on the chest press. And what I want you to remember, again, you want your last couple of sets of moves, right? Your last reps in each set to be clean, right? You still got good form, but you are really having to work for it. So I'm going to see what it's like going up and then going down. I have 25s. I'm going to type my 25 on my chest press. And then I'm going to probably go for an ambitious 20 on those rows, all right? There it goes. All right. You're going to be on your back. I want your elbows coming down about 45 degrees here. And I want you to press the weights so the heads of the weights come up together. So your back is flat, like you're trying to press your core into the ground here. You should feel some activation there. And you're going to use, here, you should feel this area right here, sort of in your chest, between your shoulder and sort of your breast, right here. Squeezing up and inward. I want you to make that mind-body connection. Chest, we are pressing. We're using our arms, yes, but we're using our chest muscles to get us there as well. We're going to get on the ground. Here we go. In 3, I'm just going to demo. So we have a chest press, and we're going to squeeze up, right? Power. Barely letting those arms get back down. Okay, that's our chest press. And we're going to come up. We're going to have a flat back. Roll your shoulders up and down your back to make sure your shoulders are not cinched up toward your ears. Your back is flat here. Pelvis is tucked under, so you shouldn't be rounded out. Pelvis is tucked under, back is flat. And you're going to be bringing your weights toward your hips, squeezing your shoulder blades together for that row, okay? If you saw how I struggled, it's just this 25 is too heavy for that for me. So make sure you have weights. If you need 2 different sets, like I do, then you've got what you need. There we go. We've got a chest press, and then we have our bent over rows. It's going to be the same thing, back to back. We're going to do 10 and 12. 10 chest press, 12 rows. 3 sets back to back, then a long break. Here we go. Oh! All right. Remember, pressing that core into the ground, actively engaging the core. All exercises are core exercises. Elbows at about 45 degrees. Here we go for 10, 3, 2, and 1. Power up. Feel the resistance on the way down for 2. Squeeze the chest muscles together for 3. For 4. You got it. Press up. 5, 6, 7. You got it. 8. Squeeze up for 9. Squeeze up for 10. Great job, ladies. We are up for our bent over row. If you can go heavier next time, if you have heavier, go for it. If not, go a little bit faster and get in more reps for me. I'm switching up my weights as we go for this row. Remember, rolling those shoulders up and down our backs. Nice job. So chest is proud. You're going to hinge over at the hips, trying to get your back flat, but your pelvis is tucked under so you don't have an arch in your back here. All right, you're going to bring your weights toward your hips. Bring the elbows up in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. We've got 12 here. 2. Nice job. 3. Build the resistance on the way down. Pull all the way up. 4. Great job. Working on those backs for summer. Give me a nice squeeze at the top. 5. Really trying to bring the weight to the hip. You'll notice the difference. Weight to the hip. Nice job. 7. Weight to the hip for 8. Great job. 9. 10. You've got 12. 11. Woo! And 12. Great job. Put those weights down. If you're like me, my face is actually dripping sweat. That might be from the lower body work. But take a moment to towel off. We're going straight back into a set of our chest presses. Again, if you feel like you've got more in the tank, this is a great opportunity to either go as faster or go up in weight. Whatever works for you. If you want to get a head start and getting more reps, I want you to take what you need. Here we go. In 3, in 2, for our chest press, and 1. Here we go. Press. We got it. For 2, 3. Come on, squeeze. 4. When you get to the top, you should feel an extra activation. You got it. 5. Nice. 6. Open out 45 degrees. 7. Oh yeah, this is a challenge. 8. We're going to 10. 9. Woo! And 10. Man, nice job. Yep. If your weights are lighter and you're like, man, I think I could do 1,000,000 of these, I'll show you a couple possibilities here. You can pulse at the bottom. So if you have lighter weights, and you're like, man, I feel like I could go on those forever. I want you to pulse like 1, 2, 3. Try it from this position. You're not going all the way up. See if you feel a little bit more of an activation. Taking the weights to the ceiling, but not all the way. So it's like a half up, half down. Press and pulse fast. Yep. Nice job. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Tamara, I saw you try those. Did you notice a difference with the pulse? I can't hear you, but I'll take a thumbs up. You did. Okay. Yes. Yes. Ideally, we really want to have the heavy weights when we have access to them. But if not, we want to at least try to get to that muscle fatigue. So if you ever end up in a situation like that and you're like, man, these aren't really doing anything for me, either go faster or find like that midpoint where you've got the most resistance and just pulse in that range. So don't go all the way down and don't go all the way up. It's kind of like a half up, half down squat. Have you ever done those? Yep, just like that. And that'll help you get more bang for your buck. You are welcome. All right, ladies, here we go with our rows. Weights up. Shoulders down and back. We're at bending over. Head, neck, and shoulders in one line here. Pulling that weight to our hip, elbows back 90 degrees. In 3, 2, and 1. And squeeze. You should feel like you're trying to squeeze a pencil with your lower back. Okay? As you pull up, those weights should be like skimming the sides of your body. As you try to pull that weight to your hip. Oh yeah, squeeze it back together. Here we go. For 5, nice job. And 4, squeeze them together. And 3, you got this. And 2, nice job. And 1, great job, ladies. Put those weights down. Going back to that set of shoulder presses again. Then we have a break, all right? Well, fun fact here, if you're ever working on your pull-up, if a pull-up is something you aspire to do, getting really strong, bent over rows is an exercise that will help you get there, okay? All right, we're back down on our backs. If you all have a bench, I'm gonna do mine on the bench because I wanna show you the difference it can make. Because you can go just a little bit further than you can on the ground. Sometimes they run sales on these. Sometimes people are giving these away in those Facebook community groups that we're in. Because it just lets your elbows go a little bit farther down. And that added range allows you to feel a little bit more. So it's another option here. If you have a bench, or if that's been something on your list, you could use it for Bulgarian split squats. It's another option. You'll get use out of it, I promise, if you decide you want to invest in one. But I'm just gonna do them from here. Okay, here we go. Otherwise, you're on your back flat. When you do them on the bench, you don't have to, you sometimes see a little arch there, that's fine. As long as your feet are on the ground. And you can see here, so if I were on the ground, I might have to stop like right here. But I can go just a little bit beyond that on the bench. Here we go, in 3, and 2, and 1. And we're pressing up, nice work. Pull those weights together for 2. Squeeze, power for 3. Really press up for 4. Press up for 5. You got this, press up for 6. Squeeze those muscles together for 7. If you're pulsing, keep pulsing for 8. Power for 9. And 10. You've got more in the tank. Give me some pulses. Here we go. And pulse. Really make sure, isolate that chest muscle. Isolate that. See what that feels like to say, I'm going to let that do all the work. Whew, you try to relieve. Well, when I do that, I'm done. Try to relieve those triceps of the work. Try to relieve the back. You really start to feel the difference. Nice work, ladies. Here we go. We're back to our row. And then we give another little break. We're going to move on. We're going to have a little bit of a moment in the back at the end of all this for a set of iso holds. Really for it to sort of settle into that burn. Here we go. We've got our rows. Bending over, hinging at the hip. So again, shoulders down your back because you want your chest proud. Tuck those glutes under. Brace that core like someone's going to punch it. Want you to hinge the hips back. Your back is flat. Left in a raise for 12. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze. Feel the resistance on the way down. Power up. Power up. 6. 7. Squeeze up. For 8. Squeeze up for 9. Squeeze up for 10. Squeeze up for 11. Oh. Squeeze up for 12. Great job, ladies. Here, if you have something left in the tank, you can try to hold at the top. You can put it 45 degrees and just try to hold up top and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay. Woo! Gotta be away. Squeeze this up a little bit more at the end if you have it. Otherwise, I want you to take full deep breaths. I want you to get a nice break here. And take a break. Get a sip of water. Woo! We can celebrate being more than halfway through with our workout, ladies. Nice job. Full deep breaths, getting oxygen to the parts of your body that really feel like they need it the most. That might be your arms. That might be your back right now. From a combination of the chest press and those rows. All right. Had to fix my bun there. Let's see, ladies, it is 6:42. You are more than halfway done, which is awesome. All right, so this is sort of legs and core together. We're doing a reverse lunge, and you're going to twist your core, and then we're going to go down to the ground. We're going to pick up our heavy weights, sort of like a Russian twist. Let me demo both for you. We're going for 20 reps on the core work. And we're going for 10. I'm going to do 10 each side instead of alternating on these lunges, because that's another way. So something else that I want you to think about, let's say you're doing an at-home workout that I give you, and you feel like you want to step it up a notch. if it's a move where you're alternating, right? So if we're doing alternating lunges, right? And you're like, I could do these all day. I want you to overload one side at a time. So instead, you're just gonna do 10 on the left, and then you're gonna do 10 on the right versus alternating to really kind of set in that burn, okay? So we're gonna have one weight, and we're going to twist our core. We're gonna twist toward the leg that is up front, right? So it's gonna look like this. Step back with the right, twist, press up, back, twist. Okay, so you should feel your obliques, and because you're staying lower in that lunge longer, that leg that steps back feels a little bit more. That's your first move. Your second move, you're gonna be down. You are going to have your weight on the side, and you're gonna pick it up and drop it. So you're gonna give that nice C curve. So your back is flat, but then you pull so your pelvis forward like someone's pulling a string here. You should feel your core brace. You're gonna have a weight on this side. You're gonna pick it up. You're gonna move it. You're gonna drop it. Pick it up, move it, drop it. If you had a kettlebell, that would work. If you wanna grab your weight this way, you can as well. Okay, but that way you can't really rely on momentum. You're having to pick it up every time. All right, so here we go. We're starting off with our twist. We've got 10 on the left, 10 on the right, down for 20. Holding that weight in front of you. Stepping back with the left leg first. Here we go in 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse lunge. Twist over that front leg. Step back up. Lunge. Trying to get 90-90. Yep. Twist over that leg. Nice job. All the way. Trying to get that back knee to the ground. And then I want you to try to turn your chest all the way to that side wall. You should really feel it in your core and that leg that's slipping back. Here we go. We're almost halfway through this set. 5. Nice job. Twist. Press up through that front left heel. 4. Nice work. Twist. 3. Twist. Come back up. 2. Nice job. Last 1. And twist. Great job. Immediately switching to the other side here. So you're going to step back with the left foot and twist over the right. And 3 and 2 and 1. Down. Twist. Challenges your core. Pressing up through all 4 corners of that front foot. Nice job. Here we go. And twist. Center. Press. Back. Twist. Center. Press. Back. Twist. Center. Press. Trying to get that back knee toward the ground if your body will allow it. Press up. Here we go for 5. Nice job. Twist for 4. Great job. For 3. Nice work. And twist for 2. You got this. Whew. And for 1. Great job, ladies. Straight down to the ground. We've got that. Weighted twist. You're dropping the weight and then picking it back up. Dig your heels into the ground. You're gonna pull yourself back. Your chest is still tall. Want you to have that nice curve here. Brace your stomach, like someone's trying to punch you in it, but they can't get through, okay? Have that weight. You can stand it up like this, back until you feel like you have some resistance. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Every time you drop it is 1, 2, all the way down, 3, twist all the way to the side, 4, you got this, drop, 5, lean back enough to where you feel the resistance, you got it, 6, 7, full deep breaths in, 8, dig in those heels, keep that core tight, 9, halfway through, and pick up, for 10, try to keep those hips straight in one line, your chest is what's moving, you got this, 13, 14, nice work, 15, keep going, 16, 17, great job, keep heels on the ground, 18, 19, and 20, great job, ladies, great job, full deep breaths, as you make your way back to your feet, I want you to continue breathing. We are going to move back into our lunges. I want to offer you can always drop a weight and do it without any weight. You can also always take it up a notch, right? I'll show you. Take a step up here. So sometimes people do this naturally when they bring that leg up. They kind of want to bring their knee to the midline. So if your balance will let you, or if you want to challenge your balance, you would go down, so right leg back, twist over the left, come up, press up, bring that knee to the center, follow all the way through. That is a way to elevate that move, okay? You're gonna feel that left leg get a lot more action, okay? You can also go up in weight. That's another way to go up. Again, waist to go down. You can drop your weight. All right, here we go. Stepping back with the right leg as we twist over the left. And 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're trying to do 10 each side. If you want, just try to bring that knee to your chest and then take it all the way back through. Just try it. Knee to chest. A little bit more core. Great job. 4. You got it, ladies. Twist that back knee. 90-90. Chest is proud. Full twist. I want you to give me the fullness of the move. Everywhere you go, that twist is all the way to the side. That back knee, woo, challenging my balance. This is all the way to the ground. You got 3 more. 3, and twist. For 2, and twist. Oh man, I feel the burn. And 1. Nice job, ladies. Nice job. Woo! Full deep breaths. Give me some butt kicks. Work out those quads. Switching to the other side here. Challenge yourself to do whatever you did on the left, on the right. Here we go. Weight up. I had the urge to go up in weight and to twist. This is where I humble myself. And I go back down in weight. Nothing wrong with it. Here we go. Weights up. Left leg back, twisting over the right. In 3, 2, and 1. Back down. Twist up. Knee to chest. Here we go. Twist all the way over. You should feel a little stretch in that core. You're all the way upright. Those hips are tucked under. So when you step back, that right foot, that right heel, that right glute should really feel it when you press back up. That follow through, try to squeeze that quad. All the way down. Pressing all the way up. You got it. Nice job. That foot is gripping the floor. Do 3 more. Up. Nice work. Down. Twist all the way. Press up. And 2. Down. And twist. Last one, ladies. Down. And twist. Woo! That was some work. We're going straight back down to the ground, ladies. Your time is now 6:50. So after we finish this, we're gonna do it. Actually, we're just gonna do, then we're stretch, especially because we did 10 each side. You've done 80 of those lunges. Here we go. You're about to hit your 40th of this crunch, or this, twist. Weight over to the side, leaning all the way back until you already feel some challenge, okay? All right, here we go. Weights on the side for 3, 2, and 1. Full quality reps. You should feel your core have to really brace itself when you go to pick up that weight and twist it to the other side. Here we go. I like to breathe on the hardest part of the motion. So exhale when I'm picking it up. Here we go for 8. Got it. Here we go for 6. You got it. Oh man, here we go for 4. Keep going for me, ladies. Here we go for 3. Keep going for me. Nice work. Here we go for 2. And 1. Great job, ladies. Great job. Man, I don't have my Apple Watch on this morning, so I feel like I'm not getting full credit. But the sweat is telling part of the story. Ladies, it is 6:52. Here we go. We're gonna do 3 Isometric holds here. If you have a wall for a wall sit, great. If not, I'm gonna challenge you to do just a squat hold, but I really want you to sit your hips back and your chest proud. So if you've got a wall, you don't mind getting it a little bit sweaty, you're gonna sit down into a nice wall sit here. And you're just gonna hold till I say stop. If for some reason a wall sit's not enough for you, I used to do this thing in the gym where I would challenge folks to lift a leg, do an extension, come back down. Okay, otherwise, you're just gonna stay in that hold, chest is proud. Make sure you're sitting low enough to feel in your quads. Full deep breath in. Thank our bodies for all the work they've done so far. You should be gripping the floor with all four corners of your feet. That chest is proud. When you start to shake, I want you to send your breath to where it's shaking. It's just like work, right? You start to feel a little bit of stress, put more attention on that area. Maybe I need to slow down. Maybe I need to send my breath to it. Maybe I need to center down. Here we go. Keep holding for me. You got this, ladies. Time under tension. Here we go. For 5. For 4. You got this. For 3. Keep holding. 2. Keep holding. And 1. And gently come out of it. All right. We're going to go from that to our lunge hold. Nice little sweaty mark on the wall. If you have weights that you want to hold here, maybe a set of 10s or lighter, because we're just going to hold a mid like curl. Right leg is going to be forward. You're going to be 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Front leg 90, back leg 90. Chest proud. You're just going to hold it right here. So the weights are away from you. I want you to pull your elbows in just a bit, but you're not resting your elbows on your body. You're just gonna be holding, okay? Let me see ya. Okay, nice job. We've got our weights. We're gonna, so it's as if you're about to curl, you're gonna hold in the middle. You're gonna step back, right leg forward, left leg back. You're just gonna hold. Tuck the pelvis under, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, keep holding for me. Hold. Think about how strong you are. Think about those biceps popping. Think about the summer, the strength in our backs. Maybe the kids challenge us to a push-up contest one day and we win, right? We've been working. Those backs are working. Squeeze like you're pulling your heel towards your knee. So that left knee wants to come forward. That right foot wants to come back. In 3, in 2, and 1. Nice job, ladies. Stand. Do the same thing on the other side. Last one, last side of hold before we stretch. Here we go. Left leg forward. We're gonna do we're gonna hold up here, shoulder hold. So I want you to roll your shoulders up and down your back, okay? You're gonna take your arms out 90-90. Chest is proud, leading the way. Open your face up. Try to sort of release the tension in your face as you step that right foot back, left foot forward. This one might be a little bit harder. If it is, you can pull the weights down for a little bit and bring them back up. 90-90, left foot forward. A pelvis is tucked forward, try not to arch your back. Here we go. Chest is proud. Hold those weights up. You got this. Again here, as if you're trying to squeeze the mat up into a ball. So you're trying to pull that right leg forward. You sort of feel the tension there. The tension in your left foot. The heel as it wants to come back. In 3, in 2, and 1. Great job, ladies. Wonderful job today. Looks like the music was like, you're done. You're done, ladies. We got just a couple minutes to stretch out. If you can, stick with us. If not, I want you to take some time during the day to make sure that you get in a nice stretch. All right, we're gonna start off sitting back in a child's pose. Ladies, we worked throughout that whole class, okay? We did all 3 of those sets back to back. Short break. We had about 10 to 12 minutes of straight work in each block. So you're gonna take your hips back toward your heels. You're gonna extend your fingertips forward. You're gonna put your chest on the ground. Full deep breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to see your chest fall closer to the ground. As you inhale, I want you to feel your fingertips creeping further away. So extend out on the inhale. Drop that chest toward the ground on the exhale. You should feel a stretch sort of across your back, those arms, those shoulders. You're gonna take your left fingertips toward your right. Here we go. Just creeping them over there, getting a nice side body stretch. And here again, you wanna try to extend your hips away from your fingertips. So it's like they're trying to get away from each other. As you breathe in, exhale to deepen that stretch. Get those fingertips over to the right as far as they can go in 3, and 2, and 1. You're gonna switch sides, ladies. You're gonna take that right hand, walk those right fingertips over to the left. Again, pressing the floor away. It's as if you're trying to take your fingertips to the wall in front of you, but your hips are desperately trying to go to the back. Full deep breath in as you extend long. Exhale, let that chest fall closer to the ground here. Right fingertips trying to go over the left for that side body stretch. Breathe in. And out. You got this in 3, and 2. Tucking the pelvis under. And 1. Great job. You're gonna walk back up toward the middle here. We're gonna spend a little bit more time on our arms. So seated on your heels, you're just gonna take your right arm, you're gonna take those right fingertips, sort of tap your left shoulder so that left elbow is up in the air. Take the left fingertips and you're gonna press down. You're trying to extend the right fingertips further down your shoulder blade here. So make sure you've released the tension in your neck. You are using the left hand to pull that elbow. Nice job. Chest is proud. Full deep breath. So your chest is proud and you're really feeling the stretch sort of right here. You got it. In 3. Full deep breath in. We're gonna switch to the other side. In 2, and 1. Fingertips to the sky, switching to the left. Elbow up, using the right hand. And again, that chest is proud. So those shoulder blades are kind of coming back like they're sort of squeezing together. Open your face up. Open your face up. Taking your fingertips down, your right shoulder blade. You got this, ladies. In 3, and 2, and 1. Great job. I want you to gently unwind. You're gonna come up to standing for me. I want you to clasp your hands behind your back. Your chest is leading the way. You're gonna give me a gentle bend in your knees. As you hinge over, you're gonna try to take your chest to your quads. You're gonna gently release your head so the crown of your head is going toward the ground. And those clasped hands, you're gonna try to fall forward. Full deep breath as you just release, letting those clasped hands fall. So kind of opening your chest here, but those hips are also trying to come to the sky. So hips are coming up. Release the tension in your head if you want here. Shake your head like you're saying no, left to right. You might feel the tightness in your shoulders. Breathe into that. If it's too tight, bring your fingertips like closer to your back again. So don't let them fall forward if it's too tight. But if you have the energy to just hang here. On your next inhale, I want you to gently release your hands to the floor. So now your hips are just up toward the sky, and I want you to fold your arms. So you're gonna clasp your elbows here and just hang. You can bring your feet a little bit closer together. Hips going to the sky here. You should feel just like a decompression here. Whew, the shoulders, letting the momentum, almost let the weight shift a little bit toward your midfoot, toward your toes. As you inhale, I want you to imagine that you're using that breath to extend your hips toward the ceiling. As you exhale, I want you to let whatever tension is falling toward your head, neck, and shoulders go. Shaking your head right to left, like you're saying no. Now I want you to take your chin to your chest, like you're saying yes. Gently saying yes. Switch to gently saying no. In 3, 2, and 1. Gently, you're gonna walk. Your hands are now apart, and you're gonna just gently roll up. There you go. Gently rolling up to standing. We're gonna do standing figure 4, so we're gonna get out of here. Oh, it's just me and you. Renee had to go. All right. You're gonna bend your left leg, taking that right ankle over your knee. Sit your hips back. Yep. If you can, taking your chest sort of toward your shin or toward the floor. Bending that right knee, you really want to feel that stretch. Yep, back is flat, so tuck your pelvis under, head, neck, and shoulders in one line straight as you deepen that stretch. So inhale, stretch, exhale, sit, and 3. Inhale and sit for 2. Inhale, sit for 1. Great job. Switching to the other side here. Did a lot of lower body work as well. Inhale, extend, exhale, sit. Inhale, extend, exhale, sit. That right hip. Should feel like you want to open it. And that's what we're trying to do. Here we go. Sitting back, stretching out those glutes. Send your breath to your glutes. Inhale, breath to the glutes as you sit back, and release. Gently come up. Great job today. Sorry for the technical issues in the beginning. Any questions?